Welcome back to Character Select, Dave and V, Gentleman Business Sexy Max. And we're going on a lunchtime tea time date with who? Who are we tea timing?
Well, let's go with Cassius. We need to build up those hearts.
Let's play a game to see how well you know me. Well... would you rather invite that really annoying guy to brunch so no one feels left out, or hire an unemployed sibling even though they're terrible for the job? I don't think either of those sound right.
Me either. Left?
Annoying, really annoying guy?
Sure.
Alright.
I'm just guessing, because both of those sounded bad for him.
Take a vow of silence and seclusion, or be blessed with an artistic skill that no one but yourself appreciates. That is going to be the black one, right?
Yeah, that feels like him.
And give someone the clothes off your back literally, or publicly embarrass your friend for your... It's a black one.
Yeah.
Only one was right. Huh.
Ooh, okay.
Maybe he's not as much of an asshole as we thought. No, he totally is.
I feel refreshed.
Cheering crowds.
Sure.
Oh, cheering crowds. Shit. Pip, get punching.
Hello,
Also,
stranger. I'll let
assets.
you browse my exotic goods for a small fee.
Okay, so the razor increases the grooming value in the barbershop. The soda increases Moxie by 10. And the black market membership is sell equipment for more. Which, not really helpful.
Yeah, we missed out on the barber thing before. Well, let's go ahead and get that.
Alright.
My energies are aligned.
Vicky is back. And loans are now gold.
Crime by
Great.
Orphanage 2.
Nice try, buddy. Okay, break time. We need more punching. And we need you to get more mustache. And at some point we need somebody to start making gold so we can pay off our stuff. Oh, wow. This guy is punching for 3 because we have such high relationships with Vicky and Pip. That's hilarious.
I'm at my maximum.
Get
And we're
wrecked,
also
dude.
hitting him for almost twice as much damage as normal.
You came to the wrong district.
Bitch, you got into a fight with the wrong motherfuckers.
Oh, and their teamwork just leveled up.
Yep. I think they already have the friendship, yeah. We've already seen it. But that just means that they're pretty good. Alright, next district. So if we go here, we can get a level 1 love tonic. If we go here, we can get money. Vengeful. Damage taken over their own fisticuffs level is reflected back at the executive. Ooh. That's rough. Takes less damage from male executives. Alright.
Oh,
I don't know.
I mean, Courteous would be easy to deal with.
I mean, yeah.
We don't really have... We don't really have any dudes punching for us right now.
Oh, let's take less damage from it. Oh, yeah. So, never mind. I'm a fool. Gun Moses, get over there. You guys take a break. Cassius, go make us some guild.
Let's do it.
What do we get? Exec, random asset, and root beer. Okay.
We may begin again.
And it's tea time.
Ready for action.
Cassius or Pip?
Ooh, Pip's getting pretty close.
Pip it is. Well, never mind. We may get Pip, we may not get Pip. We got Pip! Yay!
Hell yeah.
Smooch. Badoop. She needs like
So
2
close.
more hearts.
Yeah. Oh, flower cart. Right
Ooh.
next to the word courteous. Yeah.
Nice. Good catch. Yep. Just 1 more. Alright, I want to make sure that we have 20 essence before we send somebody out on an essence quest. Because then we can upgrade 2 chairs to get a regular chair.
Mm.
It is going to take a hot second, but, you know, that's the biz. Alright, you're tired. You need to go recruit. You need to punch a little bit just to get up to 50.
Moving.
It's time to go punch it.
On the job.
Oh god, the music is discordant. Purchase that. Ooh, wait, how much gold? 3 gold. Ooh, that might not be bad. That's pretty good. Alright. Hey, gun. Go get us a cane. Thanks, my dude.
I'm ready. Ready to go.
This guy just has so many fucking employees.
Oh, it's Monday. We need to get rid of that last 5% of tax.
I mean, we'll have to pay £6,000. It's not the worst, but yeah, we should probably get rid of it. Who do we take off the line? The answer is we can't take anybody off the line. We don't have anybody that has enough mustache.
We need to put
I'm tired.
Cassius in the barbershop.
Madame, it would seem that Moxie Monthly would like to interview you for their next issue. You should do it, but only let them interview you for as long as the reporter can keep up with you in the boxing ring, which gets us reputation and money. You should insist that it be a pictorial spread to save yourself the trouble of making conversation, which gets us morale and hearts. I'll send a statue of myself to the appointment. I'm sure they won't notice the difference, which gets us 15 reputation.
Ooh. That's a nice big bump.
It's true.
Yeah, let's go with the big bump to rep. Getting
Done.
that high early is gonna pay off.
I agree. Cassius.
Here I
Go mustache. So we're hitting him for 100 every time, but we're losing 44 every time. We're gonna run out of dudes way before he does.
I caught my
Here I
second wind.
Come on.
Let's do it.
Crime.
Criminal activity.
The bottom. Haha! Gotcha. Yeah, we really need to get that extra chair. Shit.
Party time. I need a break. You can count on me.
Tax is due today. Get to lobbying. A little bit more lobbying.
Here we go. Boom.
Excellent.
watch and learn.
And now, taxes are totally due today.
I need to rest. Put me back in.
Alright, Pip, you asked for it. Punch. And punch. Punch.
And
3 more
one.
punches. And another one down, and another one down. Another company gets
Bite.
hostily taken over. Alright.
Boom, cash.
That would get us Gun Moses. Uncommon Umbrella. Decrease losses by 20%. That Mustache Tonic is actually pretty good, too.
Yeah.
Chivalrous. Take less damage from female executives.
Ooh.
That's rough.
We'll have to chip away at him for a while, but I would like to get that umbrella.
I agree.
Okay, you got it.
How much less damage? We're hitting for 50, so he's taking half damage.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's rough.
We'll get through it.
Tea time. Ooh, tough choices.
Pip is right there. Well, yeah, fuck it.
I think we want to hold.
I think we win, yeah.
I'll be okay.
Well played. Boodle-doo. It's time for the final Pip Whipple date.
The final one, oh boy.
Pip Whipple suddenly bursts into your office accompanied by a set of police officers. Oh, madame, it appears Pip Whipple has arrived. I believe she wishes to speak with you. Actually, Mr. Butler, if that is your real name, I'm here to speak with you. Officers, restrain this man. What's going on here? Would you care for some tea? Is this about that elephant I had him punch this morning? I can explain.
Yeah, let's explain the elephant thing.
We were well aware that the elephant had diplomatic immunity, but that doesn't excuse his poor manners. The two officers surround Battle Butler. They attempt to pull his massive, beefy arms behind his back, but they can't gain an inch. Oh dear, this is most irregular. The officers struggle against Battle Butler's immovable arms, putting their whole body weight into it. He pays them no mind. Most irregular indeed. Perhaps you're wondering why I, Pip Whipple, amateur detective extraordinaire, would wish to speak to an unassuming butler? Unassuming is a bit harsh. Not as harsh as
in that outfit?
Not as harsh as what I'm about to say. The officers resign themselves from moving Battle Butler and simply handcuff their wrist to his. The uncertainty of this action is clearly visible in their eyes. Madame, I have irrefutable evidence proving once and for all that your Battle Butler is our culprit. She walks in close and whispers in your ear, "Do you trust me?" Of course, as far as I can throw you, which is pretty far. I'm not sure, but I'm curious to see how this plays out. Smile and nod and press the button under the desk that releases the lawyers.
No, I trust Pip. We got this.
You can throw me around later. I've got work to do. I have gathered 3 key pieces of evidence. The letters, a letter, and a deus ex machina. Which would you like to hear about first?
The letters? Well, let's
Madame,
go in order here.
Madame, you will recall the letter which was discovered in your accusatorium after my last visit? I remember, yes, maybe. Was it pretty important? No, I was pretty drunk.
I do remember that.
Okay. I will describe it again nonetheless because this is part of my monologue. The letter in question was a vague threat towards a non-specific person to admit guilt when pressed. It proved that we were dealing with something bigger than we first suspected. The letter was addressed to a sir or madam, implying that perhaps more than one guest received the same threatening letter. I had my suspicions, so I thoroughly dug through everyone's trash the following day. There were exactly 11 letters, one to each of the fine gentlemen and ladies we gathered in the room that fateful evening. My suspicions were true. Everyone in that room was being blackmailed. Would you like to know more? A letter?
A letter?
The letter, madame, was signed with a cryptic W. Ah, the most sinister letter. But that could be anyone. Hey, that's the first letter of your last name.
Yeah, that last one.
Correct, but a pointless coincidence. At first, the letter W holds no special meaning. That is, until we turn it on its side. Thus transformed, it becomes the Greek letter sigma. So? Aha! I think it looks more like a capital E.
So? Yeah,
Sigma is, of course, the 18th letter of the Greek alphabet. And what is the 18th letter of the English alphabet? Q, R, 18!
Wait, I gotta count. Oh. I already lost count. Wow,
It's
my brain.
R.
Okay.
Q is 17, R is 18.
Yeah. Okay.
Precisely. The 18th letter of the English alphabet is the letter R, which just happens to be the final letter of butler. Of course, I'm convinced. Guilty! I feel like perhaps that's a bit of a tenuous connection at best.
Yeah. That's where I'm at.
And now for the grand finale. Bring it home, Pip. I myself oversaw the construction of your accusatorium. What I didn't tell you is that I installed my own personal surveillance system. That's right, I hid my crime-solving pet mouse inside the walls. Deputy Officer Julius Cheeser saw everything that transpired. That's a fantastic name.
That is.
I hadn't expected to need his testimony because it takes him a really long time to use the typewriter. But this morning I awoke to see he had submitted his report. He describes that the butler was seen distributing the blackmail letters before everyone arrived. Well, that doesn't look good for him. Guilty, guilty, guilty! What court wouldn't believe a mouse that can use a typewriter?
Right? That's pretty impressive. Clearly a subject matter expert.
Indeed, surprising absolutely everyone, it turns out that the butler did it! I used my connections at the police station to arrange for his execution to be moved up to right now. I trust you know what you're doing. Now hold on a minute, you can't just kill my butler. This is getting exciting.
Interesting. Yeah, this is getting interesting.
What do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Butler? Indeed, I distributed those letters, but I am unable to deny my guilt. Excellent. On to the execution then. It's most important that we wrap this up right away. My life is in service of the madame's always. If this is what you want, madame, I shall die with honor. Justice must be done. I'd like to see them try. I don't understand what's going on here, but I trust Pip.
Yeah, I don't really get it. Either the second or third.
Let's go with the third one. Very good, madame. As he is your butler, it is only customary that you choose his means of execution. Drowning, he loved the ocean. Hanging, it's only humane. Let him go out the way he lived, fighting wild animals.
Yes!
Bless you, madame. Battle Butler grabs the police officers by the back of their collars and carries them out, following Pip to an awaiting police convoy. You all take a pleasant ride down to the zoo, where the police prepare Battle Butler for his battle to the death. Yes, here we are. Time to do an execution on this obviously guilty criminal. Pip looks around nervously as the police corral feral lions, tigers, and bears in the enclosure surrounding Battle Butler. Indeed, time to end this man's life for his crimes! 3, 2...
She's trying to draw somebody out.
Any last words? Let's get on with it then. Battle Butler impatiently kicks the cage doors open and is immediately piled on by various manner of wild beast. No, wait! Just then a voice calls from the distance. Stop this madness at once! You? No, this is all wrong. The butler didn't do it. None of the evidence points towards him.
Wilfred Whipple.
I knew it. I didn't want to believe it, but I knew you were behind this. The W on the letter, it stands for Whipple, but not me. Rather, it's the initial of Wilfred Will Whipple, my father. I've been saying it was Whipple all this time. Sheesh, what's going on? So, should we save my butler, or...?
Yeah. No, he's got this. Yeah, we pointed out that the W matched Whipple.
You were never supposed to find the letter. I set you up so that you couldn't fail. Now look what you've done. You staged this? All of this? Well, yes, not the part where you execute an innocent man. All the other suspects could have just believably bought their way out of jail. Why did you suddenly move this man's execution to today? That's not how due process works. Speaking of... Battle Butler bursts from the pile of beasts, triumphantly riding a bear. He rides up to the edge of the enclosure and leaps to safety. Pardon me, I couldn't help but overhear the current situation, so I decided to stop my execution while we sort things out. If you don't mind. I've caught you, father, and boy am I pissed. Once I realized I was being toyed with, I decided to set a trap. Isn't that right, Mr. Butler? Please don't be cross with me, madame. It appears I may have deceived you. Miss Whipple approached me some time ago to request my assistance in a rather unorthodox scheme. I suspected you were behind this, Father. I figured if I put an innocent man's life on the line, you would step in before it was too late. Close enough. You got me. I faked a murder to give you something to investigate and solve. I knew it! You're always so supportive I could die!
An overly supportive father.
But what about the dead man? What about all the other suspects? Have you no shame, sir?
Yeah, what about the dead guy?
Oh, merely a professional wig swallower who perished during the course of his duties due to an unfortunate but common workplace accident. We as a society do not pay enough attention to the hazards of professional wig swallowing.
Why is that even a profession?
Don't worry about it. Get out of my face. I can't believe you've done this to me. Again, you always do this. I'm sorry, Pippy Bear. I just leave.
Pippy Bear?
Mr. Whipple and the police officers head out. Pip, meanwhile, has stomped her way over to a corner and now sits with her arms around her knees, scowling. Want to talk about it, champ? Dads, huh? Moping? That's not the way for a big-time detective to behave.
Yeah. Big time detective.
I'm not a big-time detective. I'm a fraud. A fraud who's been bamboozled. Sure, I figured it was him
you
eventually.
solved it.
But not before I made a fool of myself in front of everyone. Always wanted to be a detective because of the adventure and the romance, but I also wanted to do something real for a change. Growing up rich, there's not a lot of room for gritty realism, you know? Plus, looking like I do, people just never take me seriously. I wanted to prove I could do this for real on my own, with the help of my trusty partner and a smattering of trained animals. I know my dad was just trying to help, but this only made things worse. I grew up reading my father's detective books. And you may not know this, but my mother is the chief of police. I've always looked up to her. I just wanted to do the whole bit. The detecting, the monologuing, the arresting. You could always arrest me, I'm sure I've done something wrong. You know what always cheers me up? Arresting my butler. Why don't we arrest the one behind this whole charade? Your dad.
You can always arrest me.
Arrest my own partner? I wouldn't think of it. Besides, over the course of the investigation, I feel like we've really bonded, you know? What would I do without you now? Perhaps being a detective isn't all about dramatic speeches and deciding who to arrest. Sometimes it's about not arresting people. After all, we really investigated the hell out of this case. A lesser duo would have fallen for my dad's lies, but not us. So the murder wasn't real. Who cares? That doesn't make our detecting skills any less formidable. I've got to thank you, madame, for sticking with me through all this. Without you, I might not have gotten to the heart of this conspiracy. And even though the final verdict makes me kind of sad, well, that just adds to the air of gritty melodrama that every good case needs. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go chew out my father for faking some guy's death. But don't think this is the last you've heard of Pip Whipple. You'll be hearing from me real soon, and when you do, we'll solve a real mystery together. With that, Pip skips off to swear at her dad. Fairy Pip. We are not changing that to sexual because then we get demonetized. Do you want to wear a fairy costume?
Sure.
Alright. Meanwhile, back to punching.
Sure.
Flowers in front of the pub.
Ooh, I do like flowers. Speaking of flowers, Angel or Cassius? Let's go Angel. Boop. Do 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 do. Boop, boop, boop. Taxes collected 0. Now it's 20%.
Party at the money buying store.
Yeah, but we don't need money. We need gold. That's gonna need 40 mustache? Jeez. Alternatively, we could have Gun Moses start punching people because this is taking a long time.
Yeah.
Losing a lot of executives.
What
A
are
lot of
what are?
employees.
Well, he'll be back in 2 hours. Oh,
Yeah.
he punches all right.
I'll do it.
Did I take too long?
No, you're good, Gun. We got an uncommon cane for Pip. Probably. Do you want to give it to Pip?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
That makes the most sense.
Break time.
I'll do it.
Do, do, do. We do need to send somebody on a trip
I'm out for now.
to this guy.
Ready to go. May I?
Crime. Where is there crime? Somewhere there is a crime happening.
Caught my
Found
second
him.
wind.
Oh.
Goddamn crimes. Think you're so smart with your crime and your crime.
Put me back.
Stealing our shit.
Alright, you're tired. You need to get back in here to recruit.
Tired.
You're tired. You need to punch. Won't do much damage, but it's better than no damage. And, Madame, the workers are getting together to play kickball in their free time. They obviously aren't working hard enough. If they have that much energy, we should increase their production speed. How amusing. Perhaps you could play against all of them at once to raise their spirits, or they can have their fun. We'll leave them alone until it becomes a problem, which spends a gold. Or we can spend $13,000 and gain 5 rep and 2 hearts with Vicky. Because this one is just awful.
Either Vicky or us. I could go either way on that.
Let's go with Vicky. Get those hearts. Costs us a pretty penny, but it does get us up to beloved reputation.
I'm ready.
Ready and waiting.
Alright.
Just
Get in there and punch. And Vicky's getting nice and buff.
Put me in.
Watch and learn.
And smut.
Hello, stranger. I've got some
Do you want Vicky's spring outfit or Samuel Finch's labyrinthium outfit? Did you mute yourself again, V?
I did. I'm sorry. I'm leaning Vicky, but I'm also curious about labyrinthium. It's a tough call.
It's tough, actually, because I don't know what it is either.
Let's see what the mystery is. Labyrinthium. Oh.
He just has a gun.
Okay. He's coming
Why did you-
strapped.
Why does he have a gun? Labyrinthium. I think we need another one to find out what the hell that means.
I'm on it. I am centered.
Just keep punching. Alright, I'm actually gonna have you go to fisticuffs. Who makes the most money? Cassius makes the most money. We need money. We've got people training in the art of fisting.
Oh my.
Put me in.
Wear these executives on our wrist like a fucking sock puppet. Let's go.
I'm done for now.
Oh my.
Have you never heard that?
No? Maybe?
It's a good time. It's a good time.
I'm on.
Third has said it in other videos, and it's just like, it's one of those statements that just fucking sticks in your mind, and you're just like, wait, what?
Ooh, tea time.
Who would you like to accompany you today?
I could go either way.
Let's go with Cassius. Oh, again, keep your mouth shut while everyone around you shares their egregiously bad takes. Go outside and be seen in your pajamas, because you can't be bothered to get dressed today. I think it's the white card.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Freely pursue higher education, but every day there's a test, or be bested in a fair fight in front of your lover.
Freely pursue higher education.
Okay. Require being dressed as a horse to achieve climax, or spend the holidays with only the worst members of your family.
He likes tigers too much to be a horse.
Fair enough. 2 out of 3. Wonder which 2.
Oh, flowers by the park.
Nice. I'll hold off on that for a second.
On it.
Sure.
I'm on it.
Alright, go get some employees, because we're going to need them. While Gunn continues training up his beefy chops.
Ready to work.
And then we need money again. Shit.
We also need to start cracking down on that tax. 20% now. It's going up.
It's Thursday. We should have plenty of time. Oh, we're out of money. Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Moving.
Yeah, traits are really what messes with you in this game. Where it's just like,
Yeah.
I've got these characters that are really good at punching and oh, they're all female. Shit.
Yeah, the traits can really just
Righto.
send your game sideways.
Abso-bloody-lutely.
I'm full of moxie.
Oh, right. Upgrades. Shit, there's only the one chair. Fuck. Well, we gotta get that. And then we could reduce the cost to train at the boxing ring or the barber shop.
Let's go with the barber shop. Because we have to
Does
keep
seem...
generating mustache to lower our taxes, because, yeah.
Yeah. Well, on the plus side, we've got
Here I go.
a fourth chair, even if it does suck.
Ready to go.
Hey Pip, go train your punching.
Oh, I need a little nap. Certainly.
Alright.
Almost done with this person.
Goddamn chivalrous.
So close.
Get in there, Gun.
Tired.
Punch him good.
Good show.
Thank you.
There. Finally.
Okay. And that gets us the umbrella, which we wanted. And then this person doesn't have a trait, which means easy kill, more or less.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ready to work.
Hey Pip, have an umbrella. Oh no, it does go up to 6, doesn't it? Ooh. Alright, well, Cassius and Angel don't have dates. They just have, oh wait, no.
Here I go.
They just have, upgrades. Madame, the mayor is considering increasing the taxes on our products. We could hire him out to lobby around the clock until he gives up on the idea. Is that a riot? Would that be a riot?
Kind of
Nice.
sounds like it.
Remind him that we know all about that sordid affair with the stuffed bison and the ballet troupe, or perhaps a few gold bars lost on his doorstep would persuade him otherwise. That cost us a lot of money, but holy shit, 10 more rep.
It would. That would max out our rep, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Or
Almost.
close to it.
Close enough.
To next.
Crime.
Alright.
Bottom left.
We may be
Get outta here.
ready for action.
Alright, well, next time on Character Select, the music will continue to be discordant and hilarious. And we'll go to an executive gala for
Woohoo.
£37,500.
Oof.
Jesus Christ! What are you buying with that money? Are these plates plated with gold, or are they actual gold? I'm stealing the plates.
The gold's plated with gold.
But thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. NV!
Hmm?
We need money. We need
We
all
do.
the money.
So much money. Buy more money.
I can't, I'm buying gold.